I'm Rob Brookman. I'm the Executive Director of the Adelaide Festival. The festival was founded in 1960 and is the largest and I guess we would say preeminent festival in Australia. It's an international festival. We bring work from all over the world. We co-produce with a number of other festivals and organisations. We premiere new Australian work. We cover all performing art forms, so opera, music, theatre, dance.
Hello, my name is Judy Potter and I have the incredible privilege of chairing the Adelaide Festival in Australia. And we are the preeminent international arts festival in Australia and recognised for that nationally.
We usually have attendances of around 300,000 people. Many of those come from outside South Australia, so about between 25 and 30% of our audiences come from either elsewhere in Australia or internationally. That means in terms of the economic impact that we produce for South Australia, it's a very important factor.
So I'm Christelle Augereau. I'm responsible for the international development in Aix-en-Provence, in the Festival d'Aix-en-Provence. The Aix-en-Provence Festival was created in 1957. It's the major opera festival in France and one of the major opera festivals in Europe.
The partnership with Aix-en-Provence, which is being announced on Monday, is very exciting. As I said, we are the preeminent international arts festival in Australia, and this partnership really is working with what we also see a festival that is internationally recognised and working at that high level. So it very much fits with our festival. Also, of course, South Australia has a very strong relationship with France, and so it's also working within that. The festival itself, for the partnership between the two, is very exciting because it will be work that is co-commissioned and presented both in Aix and also here in Australia. So it is very much a strengthening for both festivals and benefits for both.
I think we have the same quality standards and the same way to work, and so it's incredible to see how on the other side of the world we can work on the exact same basis.
Look, in the end, an international festival is about connecting culture and in one respect it's about our population experiencing art from all over the world. We love the idea that we make that an even deeper connection by joining with the making of that art internationally as well. So as Christelle mentions, obviously on one hand there's the simple financial advantage of being able to share some cost, but also it is that sense that we're building a very direct bridge between Australia and France and cultural cooperation. Beyond that, we are very conscious of the incredibly high standards of the festival in Aix. The teams that are brought together are of the absolute highest standard in the world's greatest opera directors, conductors, soloists, and so for us, producing opera is not our primary objective because we cover so many different art forms, and so to be able to build a relationship with an opera festival like Aix gives us access to a particular quality of work. We're also very excited about the other aspects to the relationship that we're building, which we're looking at including the potential for some exchange between the staff of our festivals so that we begin to learn more about how we work, and also the potential for young Australian musicians to perhaps join with the academy that Aix runs.
We never had a partnership with Australia before. We've had, usually we work with European houses or festivals, American, North American, and we had partnerships in Asia.
Always had French artists very regularly in our festival. You have such a strong culture and history and love of the arts like Adelaide. So we of course have always had at times amazing French companies and artists here. This is the first time though we've had a formalised arrangement, and as I said, it is in recognition of both festivals very much really having an international and working to have the top and the best in the world with opera.